Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Ngayon ay pag-uusapan naman natin how to find the distance between 2 points using the distance formula. In this video, I have included the derivation of distance formula and problems that can be solved using it. So, let's get started. Imagine you have 2 points on a coordinate plane, let's say point A and point B. So, paano po kaya natin malalaman kung gaano sila kalayo sa isa't isa? The distance between 2 points is not just about counting squares on the graph, because we also use a very helpful formula called the distance formula. So, the formula is D equals the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Ngayon, paano po kaya na-derive yung formula na yan? So, let's start with a little bit of math magic. I will show you how we get that formula from something you might already know. So, alam na alam nyo po ito, yung tinatawag nating Pythagorean theorem. So, sinasabi po ni Pythagorean theorem is the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the two legs. Or in symbol, we have c squared equals a squared plus b squared. So, dyan po nanggaling yung tinatawag nating distance formula. Okay, explore natin. Here's what we do. Let's say the coordinates of A are x sub 1, y sub 1, and the coordinates of B are x sub 2, y sub 2. Now, let us draw two parallel lines to both x-axis and y-axis through point A and point B. So, yan po yung dalawang parallel lines kay x-axis and another two parallel lines naman kay y-axis. So, mapapansin natin dito sa ating illustration, the parallel line through A intersect the perpendicular line drawn from B to x-axis at point C. At kung mapapansin natin, meron po tayong nabuong triangle. So, we have here triangle ACB. And triangle ACB is a right-angled at C. Ibig sabihin, yung nabuo po nating triangle ay right triangle. And since it is a right triangle, meron tayong tinatawag na hypotenuse at meron tayong tinatawag na legs. So, kapag sinabi po nating hypotenuse, that is the longest side. At yung longest side po natin dito ay si AB. At yung dalawang side po, yun po yung tinatawag nating legs. And since A and B have first coordinates x sub 1 and x sub 2 respectively, that means that the elements here, dito po sa ating x-axis, the elements here are x sub 1 at dito naman po ay x sub 2. Ganun din po dito sa ating y-axis. So, yung second coordinates naman po ng ating points A and B are y sub 1 and y sub 2. Ibig sabihin, yung element po dito ay y sub 1 at yung nandito po sa taas ay y sub 2. At sabi po natin kanina, triangle ACB is a right triangle, meaning it has legs and hypotenuse. And here in our illustration, our horizontal leg is AC, and its distance can be calculated by getting the difference between the two x coordinates. Or we have x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Yung atin naman pong vertical legs, that is BC, yung kanyang distance po can be calculated by getting the difference of the two y coordinates. So we have y sub 2 minus y sub 1. And yung hypotenuse po natin dito, that is the diagonal line between A and B. So, let us call it D. So, it is the distance we are trying to find. Ngayon po, ay maaari na po nating gamitin yung ating Pythagorean theorem since identified na po natin yung length ng ating hypotenuse at yung length ng ating dalawang legs, which are D, y sub 2 minus y sub 1, and x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, according po sa Pythagorean theorem, Sabi po rito, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. In our illustration, D is our hypotenuse. So, we replace C as D. So, ibig sabihin, yung C squared ay magiging D squared. Also, x sub 2 minus x sub 1 and y sub 2 minus y sub 1 are the lengths of the two legs. So, we have A equals x sub 2 minus x sub 1 and B equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1. So, we have this equation. D squared equals the quantity of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Now, let us solve for D. And when we solve for D, we are going to get the square root of both sides. So, we have D equals the square root of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. So, ito po yung ating distance formula. So, na-derive po siya gamit yung Pythagorean theorem. Okay, ngayon naman, let us apply distance formula in solving this problem. So, let's have problem number 1. Find the distance of the points negative 3, 4, and 1, 1. If we are going to locate those points in our Cartesian plane, nasaan yung location ni negative 3, 4? Siya ay nasa quadrant 2. So, ito yung point na yan. How about point 1, 1? Siya ay nasa quadrant 1. So, yung tinatanong ay yung distance ng dalawang points na yan. So, ito, gaano kaya kahaba yang line na yan? Ano? So, ang given natin ay negative 3, 4 and 1, 1. So, let us set negative 3, 4 as our point 1 and 1, 1 as our point 2. Ibig sabihin, ang ating x sub 1 ay si negative 3 at ang ating y sub 1 ay si 4. At yung ating x sub 2 ay si 1 at ang ating y sub 2 ay si 1. So, kapag gagamitin natin yung ating distance formula, ito po yung ating distance formula, para makuha natin yung distance ng dalawang points na yan. So, we have, ang x sub 2 po natin ay 1. 1 minus x sub 1 which is negative 3. So, 1 minus negative 3 at yung ating y sub 2, 1 minus y sub 1 which is 4. So, 1 minus 4. So, simplify it. We have 1 minus negative 3 that is positive 4. So, if we are going to subtract integers, change the sign of the subtrahend and then add. So, 1 plus positive 3, that is 4. O, ito rin. 1 minus 4, that is negative 3. Okay. How about 4 squared? 4 squared is equal to 16. Negative 3 squared is equal to 9. And 16 plus 9, that is 25. What is the square root of 25? The square root of 25 is 5. Ibig sabihin, yung distance ng dalawang points na ito ay 5 units. Okay, problem number 2 naman po tayo. Anna and Ben are in a long-distance relationship. Anna lives in Manila and Ben lives in Cebu. On a map, Manila is located at coordinates 3, 5 and Cebu is located at coordinates -2, -10. They want to calculate the approximate straight line distance between their two cities so they can get an idea of how far apart they are. Find the distance between Anna and Ben. Sa problem na ito, ang hinahanap pa rin po ay distance. Distance between Anna and Ben given the coordinates of their location. So, yung given po natin, we have 3, 5. Let's let that our point 1 and -2, -10 our point 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating x sub 1 ay si 3, ang ating y sub 1 ay si 5. And our x sub 2 is -2 and our y sub 2 is -10. 10. So, gagamitin po natin yung distance formula para mahanap yung distance ng dalawa. So, identified na po yung ating given. So, isa-substitute na lang natin sila dito sa ating formula. Ano yung ating x sub 2? That is negative 2. How about our x sub 1? That is 3. So, we have negative 2 minus 3. And y sub 2, that is negative 10. Y sub 1 is 5. So, negative 10 minus 5. Now, let us simplify this further. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 10 minus 5 is negative 15. So, we have the square root of negative 5 squared plus negative 15 squared. Okay. So, let us square negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 5, that is 25. Ganun din, let us square negative 15. Negative 15 times negative 15, that is 225. Now, let's add 25 plus 225 is 250. Meaning, the distance is equal to the square root of 250. But that is not yet the final answer because the square root of 250 can still be simplified. So, 250 has a factor that is a perfect square number. And the perfect square factor of 250 is 25. Now, if 25 is a factor, what is the other factor? Okay, the other factor is 10. So, yung square root of 250, that can be written as the square root of 25 times 10. Okay, so i-separate lang natin yung square root. We have the square root of 25 times square root of 10. Okay, let's take the square root of 2 factors. What is the square root of 25? That is 5. And how about the square root of 10? Okay, so square root of 10 does not have a perfect square root. So, let us just write it as is. So, the final answer will be 5 square root of 10 units. So, kapag wala pong given na units sa problem, ay ilagay na lang po natin yung term na units. Ulitin ko po, if there are no units provided for a distance, we can just label the answer as units to indicate a general measure of length. So, for example, if we calculated a distance to be 5 square root of 10, but there was no specific units given, then we would write the answer as 5 square root of 10 units. At dyan po nagtatapos yung ating lesson. Maraming salamat sa panunood. Kita-kits po ulit tayo sa susunod na video. Bye!